Singing is a special sort of endeavor. It is uniquely human, and as singers we have this opportunity to express ourselves musically and touch, I think, some of the greatest parts of who we are. I am currently Associate Director of Choral Studies here at USC, and so this is actually my first year conducting the concert choir because it's usually conducted by our Director of Choral Studies, Dr. Larry Wyatt. He's conducted it for 30 years, but he's on sabbatical this year, and so I'm conducting the choir in his absence. There are a number of things that you have to think about when you're working with a choir. The first is to understand the music that you're choosing and putting together and what are the purposes behind that. In the choral world, we draw from about 500 years of choral music. The non-musical things that are important in the choral atmosphere, building community within an ensemble because they work together. It's a class, but everyone is interdependent in terms of how they work together and sing together. Creating motivation and energy and helping them understand what they're doing and what they're singing about so that they bring a level of engagement to that then translates to the audience.
I've made my closest friends in the choir, and it really doesn't matter which voice part we're a part of. We kind of we have friends throughout the entire choir.
And usually we have other music classes with the same students, so we see them there, and then we usually hang out with them outside of that as well.
The School of Music is a very small community, so we all have to take the same classes like he was saying, and we all pretty much have the same schedule, and we're there all day. So with classes and voice lessons and then rehearsal time, it's an all-day event. So you have like proximity friends, and then you have your really close friends too.
So a lot of those students that are majoring in music are also in my other classes, so I see them in other settings as well. I advise some of them. The graduate students take various classes. We also do some social things. We have a retreat, and we go away and get off campus and have meals together. We maybe gather after a concert or something, just to hang out a bit and enjoy and celebrate the concert. Also, students just come by to chat about various things. Sometimes it's a student that wants to just talk about their life plan or their career plan, and so those kinds of opportunities, I always enjoy interacting with students that way also.
There was a really strong program our freshman year, so it was pretty competitive. And that's why I didn't audition again until my junior year, because I was a bit discouraged about that competition. But then I decided that that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a part of the concert choir and tour.
A lot of people have very different voices. They'll sing a lot louder than some other people, and it's really hard to get a good blend together and listen to each other and have a unified sound. So that's something that we work on a lot, and that's like usually the big goal.
You plan your rehearsals so that they meet those needs, and you pace it out so that they get to the right point of readiness before they get to a concert, so that they're really ready to sing successfully and they feel confident and prepared, but not bored with the music, that they haven't sung it so long that they have sort of gotten over it. You want them to still be excited about it and bringing their level of energy to it.
I think no matter how many times you have performances, you're always going to get nervous. I mean, you do get less nervous, but there's always some nerves in there, there's some doubt. But if you're prepared and you get up there, performing is very, very satisfying. And while you're doing it and you know you're killing it, you know, it's